What's up, guys? This is Concerned okay with some Total War Attila. So, yeah, like I've mentioned in my, I'm trying to think what game I mentioned I was gonna play this. I think it was, um, Sengoku Dynasty. Yeah. I mentioned I was going to be playing uh a game that had I was gonna buy a DLC for, which was this game right here. The reason why I bought this because I mean, one, I was like in a mood for a Viking game. I was thinking about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but it wasn't on sale at the time. I think it is now because I think as I'm recording this, it's actually the summer sales actually going on right now, if I'm not mistaken. But I heard that the performance on that game is bad, so I don't know if I want to buy that right now or not. So, but I'll just look into it and see if it's actually bad on my PC because some people just complain just because Ubisoft doesn't actually make, Assassin's Creed games like they used to, like Assassin's Creed 3 or whatever, which is understandable. But anyway, um, as far as what faction may be playing here, I could do the Danes. The Danes, yeah. But I forgot which one had Berserkers. Oh, I hope it was. I want to play it's probably the Geats. Like I'm saying the name wrong, so I don't know why. I think it was the Geats though. I think it was. And I'm trying to like research it right now as I'm looking it up, but I don't know what the freak. Not Steam. Yeah, Steam. I don't know what it's doing actually. It's tweaking on my phone, but I think it's the Geeks. Cause there's. I remember I was talking about the immune to snow attrition, which that's actually pretty good. So, and the reason why I'm like also saying I want to play is that because Vikings have berserkers. I mean, there's berserk or Vikings in the game by default. That's for free. No, oh no, can't really say they're like like the German factions, like aka barbarians. I guess the Romans they consider all of them like the Vikings, including barbarians. But if we're being technical about it, like the German factions, like these guys here, these are actually barbarians. I would consider a fight style that's like not. It's not the same as Vikings. I feel like the Vikings is more strategy put into it versus the barbarians. But the barbarians, though, they are pretty. They do get like an advantage. I can say advantage, but the Romans underestimate the barbarian factions, which was the great migrators. Because if I'm not mistaken, which one, historically speaking, took out? I want to say it was the Benedils that took out the Romans. Or was it the Ostrogoths? I think it was the Ostrogoths, I think, as I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think it was them. I don't know. I can't remember. But as far as like what faction we're gonna choose here, like I said, I think it was the Geats that gave me the Berserkers because I think I was looking at all of them. They weren't giving me. I don't recall reading that they give you the whatchamacallit, the Berserkers. So with that being said, I think we're going to go with the Geats. If not, if they don't have it, then oh well. I'll probably just I ain't gonna start over. It's actually I'm looking at the list right now. It doesn't say the Viking Raiders or not Viking Raiders. The Norse Berserkers are restricted to a faction. I'm seeing like the Royal Huskars. They're only restricted to the Jutes. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Jutses. a faction, which was the other Viking clan. Now the one that's restricted to mines, which is the Geats, is the Thrall Spears and Thrall Spearmans. Why is there two different? I guess, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah. Let me see what else is restricted to my faction. I think that's it though. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't see nothing else. And I'm looking at the ships. As far as someone being that's restricted to only my faction, there seems like there's none that's actually restricted to my faction. Because it seems the Danes, well, I mean, that was obvious. They're the actual, like, fleet barbarian, whatchamacallit, a Viking clan. I'm gonna skip that. It's nothing important.
The world is changing. A lasting cold creeps from the north, and you must seek opportunities south of your homelands if you are to survive and prosper. Take to the seas and explore nearby shores, for the local tribes will be no match for your warriors. The plunder they bring home will line the coffers for the trials ahead. The exploration and conquest of distant lands, of corrupt empires grown weak through years of infighting, and of petty tribes without the strength or will to fight. By sea or by land, the South is yours for the taking. Triumph, and they will sing songs of your deeds until the end of days.
Okay, so I was like moving around while he was talking. Yeah, so my goal is pretty much what I'm gonna actually do is take over the Britannian area, which is England, Scotland, and I have a brain fart. What the frick is the other one over here? Wait, Scotland, Ireland. Wait, is it Ireland? I feel like yeah, I think it is. I lucky forgot. I know Scotland one of them. Was it Ireland? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
But anyway, we're just gonna take out the Britannia area. I'm not sure what's my relationship with the Geats. The Geats or the Geats, whoever how you pronounce it. And wait, was it the Geats? No wait, I'm the Geats. The freak? No. Judas. Yeah, the Judas and the Danes. Oh, it's neutral. Okay, so I can potentially just get like a trade agreement with them and just like be friendly with them, which is a smart thing to do.
Greetings, friend. We will speak together of whatever you wish,
But
uttering words that can warm our hearts.
as you guys can see, the chance of them accepting the offer or the proposal, should I say, isn't likely. Yeah. So what's most likely going to happen? I'm just going to just take them over. Reason I was going to keep them alive or just keep them as my allies was just prevent, the Huns from coming towards me so fast, or really just have an ally so we can take them all at once, rather than just doing it like the Viking clans take them on individually and also going at each other's throats. So what's the plan? But it seems like that's not finna happen because they don't like me. So yeah, that's an issue. And for me to control this province so I can get the full beneficial of like the money and stuff like that, because I don't think we have any resources. No, they don't have any resources in their two villages. Yeah, because the nearest one I'm seeing, I think, yeah, that's fur. I think that's salts, I think. Yeah, I think that's salt. This area right here has been burnt down, so it's just up for me to, or just abandoned really. So it's up for me to go and colonize it, which could do that. I mean, they produce gems. But in that area right there, the Huns are near it, so again, I need to be careful. But at the same time, if I do colonize that area, I'm just gonna just bring them, disembark them over there, and then just bring them back, because there's no need for me to let them stay over there. And yeah, because I'm not conquering over there for right now. Actually, all that is, I think all that's desolated over there. I think, or maybe that's just that region only. No, I think it's just that region only. But yeah. So okay. So actually, I just realized we're producing wood from this, our capital. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I want to say goats. Yeah, goats produce the most food, and especially during winter, because fields obviously not gonna be producing that much food, or none at all, because I mean it's winter. So yeah. And also, I guess we can get a granary because our sanitation is bad. I forgot that was actually a thing in this game, so I need to do that as well. And I'm just gonna bring my ship back to my capital. As far as what I'm going to send on the fleet, it might be. How's your loyalty going down? Okay. Yeah, I might send my air out. Yes, 3 archers. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna just bring two. Let me see. 4 spearmen. Yeah, and then we'll just put the air on the. Wait, I did a complete opposite what I was trying to do. I meant to put. Hold up. I think that's what I meant to do. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. I meant to get the air, all the troops, not, or most of the troops, not the king. Because king's gonna stay here at the city for now. I'm just gonna see what they're gonna do. Assign a governor. I was just gonna say who's the youngest, but we have 2 of them that's 20 years old. Maybe we could do the other nobles. I'm gonna necessarily put somebody that's in the bloodline. Yeah, we just do put him right there. And have to put a whatchamacallit here. An edits. That's right, yeah. An edit. Let's see. Research. I should probably go. What's the public order is at 8? Okay. I think I might go with growth actually. No, because our growth only just need like 1 more plot, which is 7 surplus, but I don't feel like that's not necessary. I'm just gonna do the public order and the research. I feel like that'd be more beneficial to do that. So just a little warning. This episode, maybe next episode, might be a little bit.
Benefit if we agree to open trade from this day on. Well.
Oh, yeah, it might be slow. Like I mean, this is how Total War games are. Usually are. Well, not usually. They're always slow, unless it's like maybe Warhammer or something like that. I think Warhammer when I first played that first time, it's actually kind of a little bit fast paced, more or less. Depending on what faction you pick. I think it just applies to like any faction of games, like any Total Wars, but. Faction I've been playing as, like usually it's like kind of slow or just like eh. But see, 200 for they're offering. Oh, sure. Yeah, the fruit. I'll accept it. So we're getting some type of improvement with one of the other Viking clans, which is actually good. Just need the other one to budge. But I think I'm gonna just send the heir to the that desolated settlement so I can get those gems. That help with income, like, can I say passively? Yeah, passively, and also, well, yeah, also in through trade as well. Yeah, can I just make money from that settlement as well? Then on top of
Your orders?
do a trade agreement. It's different. Oh, that's part of their land as well. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm just looking at all these like random freaking clans up in here. All right, so I'm gonna force sell. Hopefully, I don't regret. Wait, resting. Yeah, hopefully I don't regret doing this.
We must rest a while.
No, his integrity is going down. I don't know why it's saying it's faction. I guess I might need to replace him actually. So I don't got time for that crap, honestly. So if it reaches 0, then he's gonna just it's defect the right choice of word to say there. I guess you can say. I think that's what it said, defect. In other words, he's just gonna rebel against me pretty much. Spend while betraying. What type of troops can I recruit? Like some slingers, and these are jabbies. Yeah, these guys are cheap as hell, but I know they're garbage as hell too. Cause look at their melee attacks, only at 5. Yeah, that's actually garbage. Now, what's their morale? 31. Okay, that morale is actually not bad. Actually, it's not the best, but it's not horrible though.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
Yeah, because I mean, it really just come down to like what units are going against, and then see if I can just wherever units are attacking, just hit them from multiple directions. The Western Empire. Why are we? Oh, because they, yeah, I forgot they have control of the West. I mean, of Britain. Yeah, yeah, because Scotland and Ireland is controlled by the other, like I guess you could say, Britanians. Yeah.
Ready for battle.
Once again, it's gonna just be me just yapping for like the next few minutes, just give you guys some type of, don't want to just be me just clicking on stuff with no commentary. I was about to say, is that a fleet? No, that's just their army just went in transport ships actually. I think that's what the icon means. Which is actually pretty bad they're doing that, because metaphorically speaking, if you get like at least 8, 10 ships, all you can do is just ram those transport ships and they're sinking automatically because they have no type of health at all. So actually one of the no, that's actually not one of the effects. Actually it is. I said the Franks and who? Benedales. Or Vandals. Okay, oh, they're down there. Because Franks are right there. I was like, what are Vandals at? The Saxtons. Are they... Let me do this civil research. Are they by any chance at war with, keep pressing the wrong hotkey. trying to remember what hotkey it is. Okay, I can't remember. It's 9. What the freak? That was 7. So, you guys at war with anybody? Yes, they are. They're at war with them. I'm not at war with nobody. And they're at war with these guys. And they're at war with the freaking Western, yeah, Western Roman Empire. Interesting. Well, that's no, probably that's where they're going to, London. Okay. So the Danes, I feel like I have military access. Wait, what? Oh, oh, let's see. And I have a trade agreement with them too. I overlooked that. Hmm. See, I was gonna hit you guys against them, but that seems like that's not a wise thing to do. Alright, so I went ahead and skipped like 2 or 3 turns or something like that. So out of those 2 or 3 turns I skipped, I think, who was it? I think it was the Danes that sent me a marriage proposal, I think. Yeah. They didn't want to do that or accept it because I mean they were one that was demanding from one of my daughters in my family. So I was like, nah, not gonna do that exactly. And the Jutes, yeah, they brought their king army back, but then they just disembarked. You guys just seen right there. I don't know why they just didn't commit, but at the same time, it's kind of, I don't know to say it is dumb as I thought about it, because, well, no, I don't think they suffer from attrition since they're like the naval um, Viking clan. There's a reason I said I think they take attrition because they're in deep water. I don't know if you're, I don't know if it's just transport ships. I think it's, yeah, I think it's transport ships, but like been in like the middle of the ocean like this, like dead middle. I know you take attrition, but I don't think that applies to them since, yeah, I don't think, yeah, I think the Jutes, yeah, it doesn't apply to them. Me, on the other hand, I think it, yeah, it does. Yeah. Probably might that's just probably not popping up for me because I mean it's their army, not my army, but I think that's how that works. Yeah, I probably think that's how that works. Well, nah, I think it's just because they're up, not my army, so it's not showing me the attritions and whatnot. Speaking of attrition, they were suffering from attrition because it was winter. That's the thing about my faction. We're actually immune to the winter, and that perk right there for the public order and you get to the governor, which is this dude. Yeah, that help out tremendously actually. And what the frick is research? Guess we can put the air here so I can just, what's the benefits? Recruit cosman, influence, wealth. I thought that'd be more beneficial to put our governor here. But again, that it says all regions, so it applies to all territory I have, which is only one, which is the capital. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade the king real quick. So let's do melee defense. We don't have any caps, so putting that up in there doesn't make sense. Besides, well, actually, yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to put points into that. I guess we could do this one potentially. I mean, if I want to go down here, I'm going to have to apply points to all these skills, but just doing the one that's like necessary to do right now. Let's see, ammunition. Just out of curiosity, what's the things up here? So cunning, upkeep, authorities, morale, and public order. And zeal is Melee damage, all that good stuff. Okay. So I'll just do cunning. Wait. Wait, how many skill points I had? Just one? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm up here. I thought I had two. I do have a mod enable where I get like more skill points. The more experience my generals get. Okay, I can take you guys out of force march now. Why is there so many foreign soil? Bruh. We're not even on. We're in the freaking ocean. Yeah, staying by colonizing, one costs a lot of money, depending on the size of the village, or if anything, if it's a city, but this is a village though. And two, the men that's in your army, yeah, it's gonna deduct that many troops or infantry, same thing, from the army into like from all the different units.
Thirsty for battle.
So let me see. We're gonna replenish on 4 turns, which is
For the tribe.
not a comfortable number, but it's not a terrible number. But like I said though, at least we're getting gems now. It's just we have no money to actually start building up until next turn, so that's cool, but not really. Let's see, upkeep. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. You know, my troops don't cost that much money at all, because the sword infantry are like 25 upkeep, which is, oh, that's right. I have a mod that cuts down the upkeep. I don't know if it applies to the AI, but I know for me it cuts the upkeep by half. So I think, well, no, think this unit original would be 140 upkeep, and this would be 50. And the archers, same thing with them, 50 as well. So yeah, once they get done replenishing, I'll just take them back this way. I may or may not attack this faction here. Just have to see. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Is that mandatory? No, it's not mandatory. Wait, is it? Why is it mandatory? Oh, actually, it's not. Okay. I was about to say, I don't remember assigning governors being mandatory. It's like I think it's like am I supposed to press cancel or the accept part? The Sextons. I guess they're just full sending to Britain, I guess. Which is actually smart and at the same time not smart. You know, I say it's not smart because they're leaving their capital vulnerable. But I mean, they're at war with the whatchamacallits, the Western Empire. So it's not that big of a deal. More, I guess, unless they go war with somebody else or somebody declare war on them, then it's actually going to be an actual issue. I've discovered who now? Like I said, I've discovered them, but they're like all the way down here in the fog where I came to see them. Sure. Nice notification.
For the tribe.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to start rebuild up on this city, though. So that I have a garrison. Also, so we can get some happiness, I think. Did they even apply to that? No, it wouldn't. I mean, it doesn't even say here that's gonna give it happiness, but like I said, at least it'll give it a garrison. Because like I said, the heir's army is not staying over there. Like I said, it's going back west. But like I said, I may or may not. I might attack these guys. We'll see.
Warriors all.
It's like right now I'm not in a position to be attacking anybody just yet, but I can defend myself if somebody does attack me. Wait. Okay, now that's a different faction. Now, just saying, metaphorically speaking, I can take out the Franks or these guys here. Wait, actually, let me see. What's my relationship with these different factions? Oh, actually, like me. Trees with the Danes. That's gonna be an issue then. Because right now I'm trying to keep the three Viking clans together.
You honor us. There is food enough.
It's not. I have no business with y'all right now. But see, he doesn't like the Danes. The freaks are called again? The Jutes. Yeah, yeah. The Jutes. They don't like the Danes, which is like I said an issue. But
Speak quickly and well.
see,
Kill
he's
slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
yeah, he doesn't like me. I mean, we can arrange a marriage, the man, a wife, and then I oh, give him some money. You know, have that much, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, he's not taking a bait. He's really not taking a bait. That's wild. Okay. Uh, let me see. Will he accept for, what's that, like, I'm gonna do 600, 700. Yeah, he's still staying low. Yeah. So for those that don't know nothing about Total War, yeah, if it's this low, it's a pretty much that means it's a no deal. Like there's no small percentage that accept it, whatnot. Maybe in some scenarios, but majority of the time, it's gonna be a big fat no, and some harsh words behind it, depending on your relationship with that faction. Which mine is neutral, but his wordings were kind of borderline aggressive. So it's like, yeah. Just not gonna entertain it. Just not gonna entertain it.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores
Sure.
are wanting. Can you
Just
help
for
me with this
100.
small matter?
Sure. Increased relationship with one of the Viking clans? Sure. Sign me up. Come aboard. Cause like I said, that's really one of my main objectives. Like a personal objective. Like I said, making progression with one of the Viking clans, just the other ones, which is the Jutes. They're being very stubborn. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna go about trying to enlist them. Really just having them. I ain't trying to like enlist them like. Okay. So clan got wiped out. Nice. That faction encountered the Britons. I'm assuming that's a liberated faction, or nah, I think it's just a rebel faction. The reason I say it's a rebel faction because this summon right here is also being it's rebelling, also it's being sieged as well. Oh, the Jutes are actually taking some territory over there, which is unfortunate for me because I was planning on taking that, but yeah. Like I said though, I got a territory, but there was no action in it, so yeah. Then like I said, this army, I'm not gonna move it out until another 2 turns. So like I said, just me just maintaining my settlements for right now. What's this? Where is the barracks? This is a clay pit. I think it's a barracks for the barbarians. I think it's just you just build random buildings and yeah, go from there. Unless when this building was automatically built here in this city, I think it was a different pathway. But I can make this building, get some Nordic axe warbands or some Nordic brigands, yeah. But I don't want the brigands because they're jabbies. I like jabbies, but only when I'm defending. Like as far as like actual like open field battles, I find jabbies not that useful. Just depending on what tool warrior you're playing, because some jabbies and some tool warriors they throw straight, kinda. They don't throw over their comrade's head; they just throw into their backs, and it's just like that creates a lot of problems. Problems I do not need. So yeah. Why is it? Oh, I have to rebuild the city first. I said, okay. It's like I don't have the money to repair that. Why can't I rebuild it? Alright, so I guess we'll just improve on our food. Actually, let me not do that because my sanitation is gonna go by 2 is gonna be in the negative, so that's not do that exactly yet. And I'm not gonna touch none of this stuff because yeah, we can get our upkeep up. I mean, not upkeep, our income up, but it's like I don't want to also do that. I need to do like military stuff right now. Just a little bit, like balance things out, because yeah, the troops we got, they're not hitting on nothing. Like, those troops are low-key straight trash.
Darkness gathers, but you can be the light for my people. I ask humbly for a treaty.
Non-aggression pact? Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll accept it. Oh, so they... Wait, the Jutes? That's not them. Okay. I thought the Jutes took over that, or was the one that was sieging that city or village, but that's not them actually. No, that was the city. Never mind, because it had walls. Okay. Yeah, I thought they took that over, but I was like, that's a different symbol. It's like, that's definitely not them. Alright. So the Danes, we have a non-aggression pact, which is good. So, and I don't know if you guys noticed, the relationship with them is actually in the green. So we're Gucci with them for now, unless we do something that they don't like, which is us having relationships with this clan here, which okay, we might have to go to war with the Jutes. It's getting very red, and it's unfriendly status, which is obviously not good. So yeah. And then the fact that I don't have any troops. I mean, actually, I have my king over there. What I'm talking about. I have troops to defend my city. And plus, and even this is like not enough troops to like get garrison up in here too. What's the garrison looking like in a way? That's actually the best units we got is the Nordic warlords. And that's my governor's army. I mean unit, which I'm thinking about that now, so it's not gonna be wise to get that unit to involve in combat if I what's gonna happen regardless. Okay, so these guys I think they're fully nope, they're not fully replenished, but we're just gonna sit out. Yeah, because the Jutes, they may or may yeah, they probably gonna start attacking us soon. Actually, let me just take. I want to take this slow, but will they still replenish if I move away from the shore? Yeah, but it's very, I mean, very slow.
For the tribe.
I'm just gonna stay in normal stance so they can keep replenishing, and also so Buddy won't be his integrity won't be going down. Ew, what the freak? Well, I'm about to say I might have to get something from Texas, but I'm not getting the money from these guys. Okay. Got anything for happiness? Nope. Sure don't. We have nothing for happiness. Agriculture, sure. I mean, we got one farm, which is at my capital, but other than that, yeah. You guys are suffering from attrition. That's nice.
Ready for battle.
So, anyway, the Jews have 2 settlements. They're most likely not going to hold on to that settlement for long because it's in the necklace too, but it's only going down by 1 public order per turn, which is like not a big deal. Let's see. I'm actually gonna upgrade the capital. Because by me doing that, we get some thorough spears, some war dogs, and some pikemans. Which pikemans are yeah, they're just garbage in the game, to be honest. I was trying to see if I can say anything good about them, but not really. Like maybe just hold like a one-way like road or something. But as far as like open field battle, nah, they're low-key garbage. Unless you have like a unit that's like cutting their flanks, aka their sides and their rear, and also they're vulnerable to archers. So yeah. Thing about playing as actually the Vikings have armor. I'm about to say this. Like the cons are playing as the like barbarians, but the Vikings I don't really consider them barbarians. May have barbarian actions they take, but as far as the action come about like barbarians like the German like factions and like the European factions or clans. I want to say they're actually barbarians. Their factions or clans are way more developed than, like I said, the Germans and the Britannians, in my opinion. What is this? Uh-huh. Interesting. Oh, it's a freaking event. That's what that dude was. Okay. Let's see. Fight to prove who's the best. Okay, I guess we can organize a. This man said meditate. That's not. We know. Well, that's not from the. Let's just. We're definitely not praise one. We could try meditate, but I feel like that ain't gonna happen. But we can also organize a fight. Like that's like the second, preferable option, but the praise one that's just it's worse as picking do nothing, because doing nothing obviously will make the situation worse. So I'm just gonna do organize a fight. We're just going by the culture, then we're just gonna say organize a fight, because meditate, that ain't happening. That's we can try to be realistic, but that's just not gonna happen. Like seriously.
Ready for orders.
Well, I said we probably should have a battle like in the next few minutes. For those that's just like, is there gonna be action? Give it like another like 10 minutes. We'll be there. See a smithy. Actually. I'm down to do that actually. Wait, was there a bit I can up? Yeah, cause that. Oh, it's the docks. Okay, so actually, let me do this one first, actually. Wait, where's it? Yeah, that one. Yeah, let me get the docks here upgraded first. Or, yeah, let's actually do this first. We want doing that first. Is the garrison already the yeah, replenished? Okay. I wasn't sure if it's the other way around. I know we like you convert buildings, the unit sets. If there is a unit sets attached to the building, they replenish or start to replenish. They don't automatically just form up. But wasn't sure about if you colonize a city or a village, the units will automatically just be formed if you built the or start building up the city or village. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Jutes to see if they're going to declare war on me. I feel like they're going to declare war on me either by the end of this episode or next episode. If it's going to be a next episode, we'll see. Because I'm trying to not overwhelm myself with different games. Because let me see, I'm currently recording with some Goku Dynasty, Left 4 Dead, but Left 4 Dead I have like 2 chapters left to, or 2 maps to record that. Then I'll just take a break from recording Left 4 Dead, and then it goes to the second one. But so that was gameplay with that game. What was the other game I was recording? So wait, you got Sengoku, you got Left 4 Dead. I feel like I missed one. Oh, besides Payday, I might stop recording that game because out of all those 3, that's the one that's actually getting the least amount of views. And what the frick is this? Greens I brought a gift from my people in order to read. I mean, sure. I mean, but why the hell would I kill him though? And why would I definitely ignore him? But whatever. That was interesting decisions right there I could have made right there. But yeah, so what I was saying about Payday, I'm probably gonna stop recording that game. Like I said, the views are bad. Like it's only getting like every episode is pretty much either 1 view or with my luck 0 views. Cause like at least with like Sengoku Dynasty, it's getting like decent views, like 4, 5, 6, or if anything, sometimes I get like double digits. Left 4 Dead, I have nothing to say negative about that because that series actually is getting like double digits, like just about majority of all those videos, which is actually surprising, like really surprising. So yeah, I haven't been complaining about that game, but at the same time I should be taking a break from it, but I do want to take a break from it though, because actually, why would I need to take a break if I'm gonna drop Payday? Because, well, I guess maybe I'd replace Payday with this game, but we'll see. I've told myself I was gonna go buy like Bewitch, but I still will to a certain degree if I'm like recording like more than 10 episodes on a game and it's like it's Bewitch for that game is like not improving at all. But the other ones are though, so it's like I will actually just postpone that game or for a little bit or just drop it. Just like I did with Supermarket Simulator, because Supermarket Simulator, that game is hard to do commentary with, and also it's just not as good as I thought it was gonna be with recording wise. Like I thought that's just a streamer game, like a streaming game, like not a making YouTube video type of game. So yeah, but it's all good though. It's all good. And this clan, I just realized this is that clan. They're starting not to like me now because I'm getting friendly with the Danes. Then the Jukes, of course, they just don't like me because, yeah, trees with the Danes, as you can see.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
Okay, get to the point. All right. You ain't budging, then I don't know what the hell to do then, because you're not leaving me no options. Like, seriously. I mean, I can offer my daughter, Like, sure, but I mean, you're still not budging. This is the issue here. Okay, non-aggression, now we're getting somewhere. And he rejected it, this blockade. So, it was moderate. With some cases, they'll accept it, but it wasn't high enough in the moderate department for him to accept it. So, yeah, I knew Trey's gonna lower that thing down so low. He wants more, which is greedy as hell. I'm off my daughter, and you're how does that mess up the trade? I don't understand that part. Even demanding their daughter. I mean, demanding daughter, I can see why, but me off my daughter's hand in marriage, and she has positive freaking perks, or yeah, towards the husband. Like, well, at least cunning for the husband. The personal influence, that's for her. But yeah, I mean, both our daughters that's available for marriage, they provide the same thing. Just my daughter's freaking more younger than yours. 6 years, by the way. Okay, no, fuck you. I'm done. Seriously, you're getting on my nerves. You're greedy as hell. I'm not giving you like 2K for this non-aggression pack when the freaking the Danes gave me for free. Like, yeah, this man, y'all are hustling the hell out of me for a non-aggression pack, which I don't appreciate it.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go up here. Wait, this is not my territory. I need to disembark. Or this person need to go back over here. So I'm gonna go back up there, get some different type of units. Or some more units. Well, it's really both. Well, I'm trying to say was I was gonna replace some of those sword infantry for different units. So I won't be paying for all those infantries. And it's like I'm getting like a little bit higher tier troops, cause that right there, I don't feel like that's I don't feel like that's necessary, you know. Having all those well, what I'm saying, can't have too much swordmans, but do need spearmen for calves. But as far as right now, I don't think like the barbarians and the other two, what, Jutes? Was it Jutes? Or I keep forgetting them. Was it Jutes? Or no, okay, so the Danes were cool with. No, the Jutes were not cool with. I don't think they have any cats, but they do have a lot of freaking just infantry overall. Had 2 full stacks, which welcome armors are not full stacks. So yeah. Rating games. See, cultural. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I said it like that, but cultural buildings. Yeah, for all reasons. Okay. And I was thinking I said culture, but it was like cultural. Yeah. It just made me just like second guess myself. Like, that's pronounce that word like really damn wrong. I don't know why. Like when I'm like recording, I just doubt myself when I'm like reading some of these words. It's like the most basic words. Like, did I just said that word like wrong? And it's like, no, I said it right. Like, why are you overthinking? It's like because I'm recording. I don't know why. Only thing, I can't really complain about that. I mean, it is what it is. It's better than stuttering, because when I started YouTubing and streaming, yeah, I used to stutter a lot. It's kind of bad to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna scrap that video and just, yeah, just do another take 2 or whatever the case is, because, or just cut that part out of the video, because I'm like, that's low-key getting embarrassed. Like, too much stuttering going on there. It's like from that point of view, it's like, why am I so nervous? It's like I'm literally talking to a mic for a video, like recording a video. It's like there's not an actual live audience, you know, looking at me while I'm like giving commentary for a game. So it's like I don't see the reason why I'm like should be nervous, but it's like that happens. So, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm looking at these mercenaries. 180. I could get those Nordics act warbands, but like I said, we are upgrading. Yeah. Hmm. Hey, yeah, it's not happening. That shit high as hell. That 532, yeah, that's dead. Now, wolf coats. Them wolf coats. Them wolf coats. I might actually get them. Okay, let me see. The cons are. Ooh, ooh. But their melee damage is good, though. And their melee attack is not the best. Their defense is pretty decent. So they have good spotting. And hold up. Actually, ooh, I did not mean to do that. I hate going to the encyclopedia. Let me see. Resistance to fatigue. Their campaign stuff. Oh, that doesn't really matter. They encourage. It's a passive. Wait, is that a. Okay, no, that's actually a skill that can encourage. Okay, gotcha. Might get two of these guys, actually. We got a good amount of money upkeep, and also we get these horsemen, so we can have like an advantage over whoever we decide to go a war against. We're just getting that for the other army, so when they disembark up here. I'm trying to get a battle in before I end off this episode, but it seems like that's not gonna happen, because yeah, they're not really being as active as I thought they were gonna be. Like anybody's gonna be like hostile towards me. That I was saying the first episode, I mean, this is not what to expect from all the episodes. Well, besides just the managing part, that's just how to work is itself. But as far as like there not being no like battles and stuff like that, that's just how the first and second episode probably gonna be. The second episode is gonna be battles, of course, but this episode, I don't think we're gonna have a battle because we're getting to that mark where I'm like, I think I should get ready and end it off. I think we're in the 50 mark, if I'm not mistaken. If that's the case, I definitely need help and just wrap this up, to be honest. That was another reason why I ended off that first clip, but I guess I should have ended off the clip too, like maybe like 20 minutes ago and just skip a few turns, but yeah, here we are. This man said turncoat. That's some crazy business. A fugitive. So what happened to the other events that happened? Or I just like overclicked them and just didn't. I think that's where the bread game came from. That event. I think it came from those events, or one of them at least. Because we're getting so many events back to back, which is low key annoying. Because I know that's coming from. Where's that coming from, actually? I think it's just coming from just like not having that much research done for my faction, so yeah, let's look at the stuff again. My air's already up in there. Wait, you need to. Oh, you're governor. I mean, we can put them up there. You know what? You need to be. We'll put you in office. That may or may not improve his integrity. I don't know. I haven't thought about that actually. Okay, this dude right here, the fugitive. Let me see what he's talking about. What's the fugitive has arrived, claiming to be an agent of rival power. Okay. He has offered us valuable state secrets to protect them, send them back. Okay. Hmm. Grant him asylum. Let's see. All knowledge is valuable. We'll just do that. Freak his employers. You want beef? You can just talk to me. Cause I don't care. Go ahead and put them out there because you need to move the. Actually, you need to. What am I doing? Yeah, putting these guys up in here into the heirs our army.
You may as well get settled in, lads.
Yeah, you guys built fortification, and I forgot to build the smithy. Yeah, I knew there was something I was forgetting to do, and that was one of them. Oh well. Wait. Never mind. Yeah, freak it. It is what it is. Extra rate of fire. Wait, so who? This is my question. Who's better? I'm assuming it's you guys, because they even have that perk where they can. Let's see. Yeah, precision shot. But like I said, I want to get Javi stuff. I want archers though. If I'm like having that army to like be on the offense. So yeah.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
We'll just get one more sword infantry. Because I mean this army needs to replenish another turn right away because they have some or a lot of units that still needs to be just need to replenish. Ooh, artillery shit. That actually might be a good thing to invest in, actually. It's low-key high as far as like buying it out wise, but as far as like upkeep wise, it's not bad actually.
We are gonna need a bigger fleet.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're gonna need bigger fleets. Not intimidating enough as far as the sea goes. And you guys are suffering a lot of attrition. Are they at war? Let me see who they're at war with, the Jews. They're at war with just only the Romans. Okay. I'm sorry. Did you say the Huns? Why is wait, did I see that wrong? Yeah, no, I did not see that wrong. Why is the Huns popping up? Where is the Huns? They're not popping up. I don't know why they're popping up. Wait, where are they located? I think they're somewhere up in here, though, if I'm not mistaken. That's one of the Hun factions, right? Is that the White Huns? I think it actually says the White Huns. I don't think that's the White Huns, but it could be the White Huns. But I could, if I'm not mistaken, I thought it said they were actually named the White Huns. Like, I don't think it's, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I don't have to worry about them right now. Because the only land, the territory that's actually inland is this settlement here, which is on the verge of rebelling. So what I'm gonna do is come on next episode. Like I said, like I said, if it's gonna be a next episode, I mean, because I've tried recording Tower on my channel a few times before and it doesn't do good. Except for that one mod I did for Rome 2. The reason why I stopped doing that series is because the mod came unstable and it just kept on crashing over and over and over. Well, actually, to the point I can't even launch it. Like, that save file. Like, it just crashed once it gets done from the loading screen. So, yeah. As far as this goes, it's not mod, it's just a DLC. So, yeah. I rarely have problems with it until like people say they do. And as far as performance wise, I don't have performance issues with Attila. A lot of people say they have problems with Attila, like performance with Attila. Guess it's not badly. As far as like the frames go, it's not terrible. A lot of people always like dissing like Attila for. But I mean, it is what it is. It's like not. It's like the newer titles because I was thinking about getting was it Pharaoh, but that game has too much negative reviews for me to even like try to even buy that game, like even with the sale. So I was like, I'd rather buy this DLC than actual Pharaoh because I'm like, on top of that, I gotta stand with the Tower community and not buy any newer titles, especially if they're like half-ass like people are saying the word like the animation and stuff like that. If it's like people were saying like the fight was cartoony and stuff like that. If that's the case, I'm definitely not gonna invest into it. Then when I saw the trailer, it was yeah. When it first came out, the trailer for the game, it was interesting. That's for sure. It was definitely interesting, and that's not in a good way. I honestly don't even know what the freak like. It was too much like the character models like clipping to each other. It was like there was like they're not solid for some odd reason. Then like the chariots and stuff are kind of buggy. Speaking about chariots, people saying chariots is so OP in that game too. So like even against spearmen, so it's like pretty much nothing really can kill me except for like elephants. I don't know if there's elephants in Toa Pharaoh. He knows Egypt, but yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think they were domesticated in that time frame though, so that's the issue with that. So yeah, yeah, but yeah. So with that being said, I don't think it's gonna counter the chariots. It's just archers. So what does this do right here? The strange hooded cloak. Let's see it. Right in the midst. He claims to know the location of a long lost sacred site. I mean, a sword in the back is a convincing reason to take a journey. Pay him. Let me see. There's a touch of destiny about the man or this man. We can pay him, butter with him. I don't know. What's the? I mean, we can negotiate with him, I guess. Break it and see where that takes us. But yeah, that whole scenario itself, I just really don't care. Because it just did nothing. But break it. I'll entertain it.
Of course.
Now the juice. The juice, the juice, the juice. Yeah, you guys have been not the best neighbors to deal with. So I'm gonna keep recording for a little bit longer. 'Cause I'm just gonna attack this faction. I don't care. I think they're friendly with me, but let me see. No, they're not actually. They're neutral. I have no trade agreements with them either. But the issue is they are trade partners with Saxons, which Saxons are actually I'm stronger than them, I think. Yeah, I'm ranked 17, so. And think about the Saxons, their capital is a city. Means more money. And plus it's part of this region, so yeah. So what I could do, if I do make this into a series, well, I just go by just the village. If this episode gets like 5 views or something like that within like a week frame, then I'll continue it. I wouldn't even say a week frame, I'm just saying like in a couple of days. So yeah, if that's good, then I'll just keep on recording. But like I was saying with I forget what was it, Night for Day, it's gonna just I might just record this just for fun. But I might also, and I might most likely probably just make another game. That would either the Danes or the Jukes. Yeah. I don't know if I said the Goots, but it's the Jukes. But yeah. So I don't know, we'll see. Just exploring my options. And what is this? A tree. See, the smart thing to do will be to get this so I can be trading that, but yeah, this area we're gonna be fighting lots of waves of yeah, of rebels, that's for sure. So I'm gonna just go do the smart thing and just build that. Both of those are. That's a both. Yeah. So yeah, both of these are. Yeah. Again, the public order. That's what's getting on my nerves actually. But it would make sense to do that because I mean we're producing gems here, so a trade, a jetty will be the better option. Yeah, because the fishing jetties and the military jetties, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna go with the trade. But again, no, actually, I don't want to invest too much into that settlement because I don't know if we're gonna be able to successfully hold it or not. Because with only 4 units, but like I said, I was gonna hire one like the nobles or whatever. These guys over here. Yeah, these two. Actually, let me do that right now before I forget. Before I forget their names at least in a way. Let's see. Loyal, fear, second wind. Okay. Let's see. Cavalry, relentless attacker. So you won't be attacking, you're gonna be defending. So we're just gonna get that cleared up real quick. You're not doing no attacking. So this we're just going with the rider champion. You don't have no cavalry here.
Ready for battle.
Yeah.
I want hourly patrols.
You're gonna need to be ready for battle because we get some of the hunting troops. Stampede Lancers. It's not a bad idea actually. Actually not a bad idea. See, I said we should get Jibbies for defensive battles, but I don't know what's the layout gonna be for this village and also the terrain. But I mean we get some Jibbies though. I mean they're cheapest. Yeah, they're very wait. Oh wait, we can't actually let's wait on it actually. Wait. You know, it says only gonna get. Wait, which one are we building? Oh, we're doing level 2. You know, so we're only getting thorough spears and pikemen and warehounds. We might get additional, like, jabby units or whatever. We'll just see. But I'm just gonna get the stampede
For orders.
cats for now, just to take out like units like just their archers. To be honest,
Your orders.
what's this? Your governor. So let's do. Actually, let's just keep going. Yeah, we'll do research, but oh yeah, corruption. Do authority because authority that's actually helping with public order. So yeah, yeah. But like I said, I'm not signing a governor to over here, where I just have a temporary or additional garrison unit over there. I'm curious though, see, I wonder where the rest of the Jukes army is at. I don't know if it's at that settlement, which was having public order issues, or if they got wiped out. I wouldn't be surprised about the wipe out part, because I mean, like, even though the Western Empire is weak as far as like holding up like England and the French, yeah, the French region. Yeah, still can see him put up a little bit of a fight though, because I will have to admit the units that we start off with are pretty garbage. Like trying to face off against the Romans, yeah, that's not happening. We need a lot of skirmishers and a lot of sturdy like units itself. What is this? Oh, I mean, I really don't care. I'm not even paying attention to that crap. Wait, what was that? I'm sorry, what? See, angered by, see, the hooded man left rumors as he took his offer to sure they had since. Found a picture of like a stone circle. Are you serious? Wow. Should have just paid. But he didn't want to negotiate. So freak, nobody don't want to negotiate. Everybody just want to be greedy. Freaking peasants. Absolute freaking peasants. Actually, I'm gonna get some ammunition. Because we're gonna need that for those guys to the east of that gym settlement. They're gonna need it against those rebels.
God's curse ya!
Yeah, they have calves. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yeah, they have 2 stacks of armies, which is 40 freaking units. Versus my 17. Cool. Just cool. So, these are my options. We can still disembark here. Stay on the coast here. And my ships will be able to reinforce, because if it's like a beach area like this, then they can reinforce. But if it's like a terrain that's like this, if I remember correctly, yeah, they can't reinforce me on land if it's the terrain is like this. It have to be like a shoreline like right here. And also that's how my infantry can actually disembark like this. So yeah.
Fleet ready!
Decisions. It's like if I be too hasty with my decision here, we can actually lose my air. But on the other hand, we can get this territory here, and we can also get some action. So yeah, but it also leads me over to the Saxons, which
Yes?
they're definitely gonna get hostile towards me. That's without a doubt.
Fleet ready!
Yeah. And also, I have to worry about their garrison too, selling out too as well, because I'm very close in the radius of being reinforced by their armies as well, so that's another issue. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna just be patient and wait. So with that being said, I'm gonna just end it off here. Like I said, this episode gets at least 5 views or whatever, or just even a like, then I'll continue it. But like I said, oh, these pigments actually different from the other pigments I thought it were gonna be looking like, because well, you guys saw me, it was like baggy clothes or whatever. Like, let me see if I can show you guys real quick. Yeah, like these guys, because these guys were definitely trash. But anything was actually variants of pigments in this game, actually. Interesting. We have more options in the future. But yeah, like I was saying though, we'll see. I might just record this series just for fun. I mean, this is a type of game where I can just relax and just do whatever, to be honest. It's still a lot of action that can occur in the series itself. It's just like I said, this episode's slow due to me just starting a new campaign. Like I said, that just comes with playing Total War slow as freak at the beginning. But like I said, next episode we should have at least like 3 or 4 battles, something like that. It won't just be a yap fest like I've been doing for like the past like hour. So yeah, which I can't believe I've been recording this game for an hour. But yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna end off here. So like I said, if we get 5 views or 1 like, then I'll just continue this series. If not, like I said, it'll just come down to how I want to proceed with this series, or this becoming a series or not. Because like I said, it's summer sales right now, so it's other games I could potentially just buy and just record those, just record them, whatever, just like I was doing with like what's that game called? Sengoku Dynasty. Yeah, so with that game, I was gonna record that regardless if views were bad or not, because it's a Japanese game, So, well, it's not actual Japanese, like it was actually made in Japanese, but the same second Japanese, like feudal Japan type era. So yeah, and also as I thought about that, there's actually another game for Bannerlord. I forgot the name of that mod that came out like a few weeks ago, but I'm also planning on recording that too. So like I said though, if this series doesn't do good with viewage, I mean this episode doesn't do good with viewage, then I'll just take that as a hint. Like that was just a more or less bad investments for recording for YouTube. But as far as like me want to play off recording, I'm still gonna play off recording regardless if it does good on the first view or not. I mean, if first video doesn't do good or not. So this will just be my I'll play campaign then if it doesn't do good. So I mean, so that's probably what I might do if it doesn't get 5 or 1 like. So we'll just see. But I'm gonna stop yapping and I'll just let this play out and see how it does on my channel. But with that being said, I will see you guys maybe next episode.